Hey, Blake here again. Last time, we had just finished cleaning up and remodeling the Cosmic Cafe into a comic book store, and it looks amazing. In fact, Taylor thought of a brand new name. But today, we need to go back to the very start of the story, right before Bree and I discovered the cafe.
Heads up!
Yeah. Okay, we don't need to see this part again, all right? Let's look at what happened before this.
Heads up!
That is Mason, the one responsible for my injury.
Hey, let's just get out of here.
He didn't even check to see if I was okay, he just left me there. Then a few weeks later, he started making fun of Bree for writing a play.
I was on the bus, minding my own business, and I didn't realize that my script had slipped out of my backpack. And Mason picked it up and started acting it out in front of everyone.
Anyway, let's check back where we left off in the Comics Café.
Comics Café. Comics Café. Comics Café. I mean, that honestly is such a cool name.
I just switched around some of the letters. Figured a new name might make students from the school more interested in coming here. Besides, we've got a lot of comics to sell.
Hopefully I'll be able to add some of my own comic books too. I almost finished with my first issue.
Hey Blake, what do you think about drawing up some flyers about the cafe and handing them out at school? You could come up with a cool comic design.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people would just laugh at me. I mean, really, the only thing that people know about me is that I got hit in the face by a hockey ball.
That happened over a month ago.
Okay, but I mean, there's kids in homeroom that still sing that video remix at me.
I'll be right with you. Welcome to the Comics Cafe. What can I get you?
Could I get a dozen donuts, please? Actually, better make it 2 dozen. Yeah, that way we can have some before and after practice.
I don't think we have that many left, and it'll take a little while to make some more.
But I have to be at the rink in like 30 minutes.
You could place an order and pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah, fine. I guess I can do my weekly good deed as captain of the hockey team tomorrow. I'll be back at 4 p.m. to pick them up, okay? Make sure they're ready.
Name for the order?
The Hockey Goat.
The Hockey Goat.
Yeah, come on, goat. Greatest of all time. Or we could do Mason. Wait, you're that new girl, right? From Oregon?
Taylor.
Well, Taylor, from Oregon. Do you have hockey where you come from? Because I can get you and some of your friends tickets to our very first game on Friday, if you'd be willing to throw in a few extra donuts.
I already get in free as a student.
Oh, right. So I'll pick those up at 4 tomorrow, I guess.
We have got to talk to Mr. and Mrs. Kirby about getting some new kitchen equipment. Blake?
Shh.
Look, I know you don't like Mason, but he is a customer.
Okay, look, it's worse than just not liking Mason, okay? He hit me in the face with a street hockey ball, which led me to get this massive goose egg, which led me to falling off the bench and rolling down the hill, which led to a viral video that I will be teased over for the rest of my life.
That's a little exaggerated. And besides, Bree was the one who posted the video and you forgave her.
Well, that's different. Bree is my sister. Mason didn't even check to see if I was okay, and if Bree weren't at the park that day, I would still be lying there today.
Blake, it was an accident. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, I think Mason stopped at the wrong store at the wrong time.
What is this?
It's ideas for revenge.
Not this again. These are all the same ideas that you had for Bree, and we're still finding slime in the hallway.
You're right. Mason deserves something far worse than slime.
Oh, did the stonemason come by? We're thinking about getting some new countertops. Oh, Mrs. Kirby has such a good eye for interior design.
No, Mr. Kirby. Mason, he's from our school. He came in here yesterday and ordered a ton of donuts for the hockey team.
Excellent, a new customer.
No, Mr. Kirby, this isn't a good thing, okay? Mason's the one who hit me in the face with the street hockey ball. Look, you can't just let him order whatever he wants.
For $29.74, you can.
Blake, I know you might not like Mason, but he's our customer, and it's our job to give him excellent service. Pretend you're making these donuts for someone really important, like the mayor.
Wait a second. Making donuts. Mr. Kirby, you're a genius.
Well,
I gotta go get some supplies. I'll be back in an hour.
Look, I'm not cool with whatever he's planning, but Blake's got a point. You know, Mason made fun of Bree all last week on the bus, and ever since he found out that I was from Oregon, he told everyone that I moved here in a covered wagon. I don't blame Blake for not wanting to forgive him.
Taylor, do you know what this is?
A fishing lure?
Bingo. But do you see these sharp points on the end there? Mm-hmm. Without them, you wouldn't be able to catch a fish. The problem with these fishing lures is they tend to catch a lot more stuff than they do fish. And if you're not careful when you reel in, they can get caught on seaweed and sticks, all kinds of junk. And there's no way you're catching any fish with this.
Mr. K, what's your point?
When we don't forgive someone, it's like the fishing lure, getting more and more stuff stuck on it. When we hold on to the anger we feel when friends are unkind to us, we're unable to do what God meant for us to do.
It's heavy, too.
Yeah, but when we forgive someone and we let go of that anger, then it frees us to live out our purpose.
Mr. K, you said that when I accepted Jesus into my life, that he forgave me.
Exactly. God's forgiven you, he's forgiven me, Blake, and even Mason. Part of what it means to follow God is to show others that same forgiveness, even when we don't want to.
I wish Blake would just listen to you. This fight with Mason is not going to end well.
But Blake would probably listen to you.
I knew you were gonna say that.
You're a good friend, Taylor. Don't let your friends stay stuck full of garbage. Going fishing, going fishing, going fishing, going fishing, fishing all day long.
Hey everyone, I'm Becca. Today we're talking about the story of Jonah.
Hey, I'm Jonah. You might have read my book. It's called Jonah. It's in the Bible. So the city I'm watching is called Nineveh, and it's filled with mean people. They are the worst. You're probably wondering how I got here. It's actually a funny story. I was praying in my room, right, when I got a mission from God.
Go to Nineveh.
But Nineveh is the worst, so I sailed the other way. But God wouldn't leave me alone. This storm came up, and yeah, I thought being thrown into the ocean was the worst thing that could happen to me. But I was so wrong. I got swallowed by a fish. And that fish swam right up to Nineveh and spat me out onto the sand. So I thought, you know what? Fine, I'll talk to the people from Nineveh. God said he was gonna give them one more chance. But I already knew what was gonna happen. God is so loving that he just forgave them just for saying that they're sorry. And you know what? I am not happy about it. And you know what God said to me?
There are more than 120,000 people in Nineveh. Shouldn't I care for them?
No, I mean, yes. But I don't know.
Have you ever had to forgive anyone? It can be tough. Sometimes we might all feel like Jonah did, like we don't want to forgive at all. But Jonah knew he was supposed to forgive. Look at what he said. Lord, isn't this exactly what I thought would happen when I was still at home? I knew you are gracious. You are tender and kind. You are slow to get angry. You're full of love. You are a God who takes pity on people. You don't want to destroy them. Jonah 4:2. Jonah knew he was supposed to forgive because God forgives. That reminds me a little of this train track. This train was made to run on these tracks. Like that, God made us to live a certain way. But life isn't always going to be perfect. When our friend is unkind, or we argue with our siblings, or someone takes something that's ours, those things can derail us. They can make us angry, bitter, and unkind. So, what do we do when this happens? Should I just leave the train alone and think, oh, it'll be fine? No, that wouldn't help anything. We need to do the work to get the train back on track. That's what forgiveness does. If we hold on to anger, bitterness, and revenge, we'll be like a train that's off track. When we forgive, though, we are letting go of those things so we can move forward. It doesn't mean that what the other person did was okay, but it does mean we can let go of it to keep on living the way God made us to. That's what I want you to know today. We can forgive because God forgives. It's part of how He made us to live. I wonder if Blake will be able to forgive Mason. We'll find out coming up in Comics Café.
Oh, good, you're here. Come on, I need your help frosting the last of these. Mason will be here any minute.
Blake? What are these?
The most disgusting donuts I could think of. All right, come here, check this out. So this one right here is made of mud. Ugh, yuck. Okay, this one has like chicken nuggets in it, and this one is made of dog food.
Really? This is your great revenge plan?
Yeah, and it's only going to work if we can get this done by 4, so let's go, I need your help.
No. We're not giving these to Mason.
Yes we are. Taylor, you saw my black eye. And the way that he made fun of Bree. It's time to give him a taste of his own medicine.
And then what? Mason's not gonna eat all these donuts by himself. He's gonna give them out to the entire hockey team. Do you want all of them coming after you? Look, I know it's not easy to do, but you have to forgive Mason. Otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck full of garbage.
Wait, stuck full of what?
Never mind. Look, I had some friends back in Oregon who had said some really terrible things about me.
Yeah? Did you forgive them?
Not until after I moved. And I wish I hadn't stayed that angry at them for so long. It didn't make me feel any better. The real donuts are under the counter.
Wait, hold on. You're not gonna back me?
I've got stuff to do.
Hey, how's my favorite Oregonian doing? Oh, so you actually work here too? You don't just hide behind that couch over there?
Hey, Mason, how's it going? Fancy seeing you here. You know, and right on time.
Yeah, well, when you pay $30 for something, you typically want to leave with what you paid for.
Right, yeah, right. Yeah. I suppose it's true. Here you go. 2 boxes of our finest donuts.
All right, thank you, Blake.
It's Blake.
Blakester. Hey, wait a minute, you're that kid from the park. Yeah, you're that kid that I hit with the hockey ball. The kid who was like finger painting. Hey, listen, man, Shouldn't have ditched you like I did. I should have at least checked in. But hey, at least that video remix was fire, huh? Well, thanks for the donuts.
Wait. Those aren't your donuts.
I paid for them, so.
No. These are your donuts. Those are fake donuts made out of chicken nuggets and dog food.
You made donuts out of chicken nuggets and dog food? That is the craziest thing that I have ever heard. You have to tell me how you
Mason,
did that.
I'm sorry. I need to be honest with you. I was mad at you for hitting me in the face with a hockey ball and for the way that you've been treating my friends. I know it was an accident. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I forgive you. So, we're cool.
All right, well, thanks for your honesty, I guess.
This one. Sorry. And I promise you there is nothing wrong with these donuts. Actually, Taylor, the girl from Oregon, she made those herself. Some of the best donuts I've ever had.
All right, well, thanks, Blakester. And, I'll see you around.
See? Was that so hard?
Yes.
But you did the right thing.
I just hope that he treats us nicer.
I have a feeling that he will. I slipped in a few extra donuts. We might have our very first repeat customer. No, come on. Mr. K found a great fishing spot on the river he wants to show us.
I wonder if the fish are like the dog food flavored ones. Huh.